be happy, and let yourself go. It's the Emma and Sophia Show. Be happy, and let yourself go. It's the Emma and Sophia Show.
Hi everybody, I am Sophia, and welcome to my show. This is my mommy.
Hi everyone, welcome to episode 6 of the Emma Sophia Show. It's great to have you with us again, and we have another action-packed show, including a very special guest. That's exciting, isn't it, Emma Sophia?
Yes, Mommy.
We have a special announcement today as well. During the week, Emma Sophia turned 4, so she celebrated her 4th birthday during lockdown.
Yay, I'm so happy.
We had a great day. So we're going to have a special birthday show today for Emma Sophia. But first of all, we're going to recap on Emma Sophia's top 5 coronavirus control tips. On week 1 we had stay at home, everybody. Week 2 we had wash your hands. And of course that is advice that we should be using all the time, not just during lockdown. Then on week 3 we had stay apart, and we learned that we should be staying 2 meters apart, isn't that right?
Yes.
Then on week 4, we learned not to touch our faces, and there again, that's advice that we should probably continue with outside of lockdown. And finally, cough and sneeze into our elbows. Again, very useful information. But our advice for today is
Only put food and drink in your mouth.
only put food and drink in your mouth. But why would we want to put anything else in our mouths?
Because you would actually choke.
Yes, and often little babies and small people, they will put things in their mouths that they shouldn't, so we have to be very vigilant all the time and always be watching to make sure that they don't put anything other than food in their mouths. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Great. So, did you hear that, everybody? Only food and drink goes in your mouth, and watch out for the little people. So, we're going to move on to the next part of our show, which is joke time. What's your question?
What is a pirate's favorite letter?
A pirate's favourite letter? I don't know. That's great. And you have another one?
Why did the cat do everything right?
Why did the cat do everything right? I don't know.
Because he was perfect.
He was perfect. Brilliant. Fantastic. And another one?
Why are ghosts such bad liars?
Why are ghosts such bad liars? I don't know.
Because you can see right through them.
They're brilliant jokes, well done. And a big thank you to James Parker as well, who sent us in one of those jokes. So that brings us on to the next part of our show, which is musical instruments. And we're joined by a very special guest today. He's only 10 years old. He comes from a very musical family, and he plays the French horn. His name is Samuel Palliser-Kehoe, and he's going to tell us all about the French horn.
Hi Samuel, thanks for coming on my show.
I am Sophia.
How long have you been playing the French horn?
I've been playing French horn since I was around 9 years old.
Can you tell me about your instrument, please?
The French horn is a brass wind instrument. And you might remember last week, Maria was talking. She made a pretty funny sound when she was trying to demonstrate the ways you can play the flute. But that sound was. And that sound is actually how you play the French horn. So first you just play it into this thing, which is the mouthpiece. And you can change the tone by turning your lips in and out. And then and then you add it to this thing, which is called the French horn, which can then so you can play it like this. You can also change the tone of how you're playing by pressing 1 or 2 or 3 of these 3 valves here, which are, we call them 1, 2, 3. So you can do
That's like a scale.
Yes, that is the scale, Sophia.
So that was the scale on the French horn. I imagine the French horn must be a very difficult instrument to play, so.
You do get puffed out quite quickly, and it's not too hard, but the thing about it, the most about it, is the weight of the instrument. Say if you were to unravel all this metal stuff, it would be about 4 meters long.
Wow, 4 meters. That's really long.
Yes.
So you learnt about the distance that we're supposed to stay apart is 2 meters, and that's the length of a bed. So that's going to be like the length of 2 beds. 4 meters. All that is all coiled up together in the French horn. Isn't that interesting?
Yes, Mommy.
The sound just comes out this big bell.
Wow.
Which you can change the tone of that by doing things like this or this with your hand, just to change how it comes through.
It's fantastic.
What's your favorite piece to play?
My favorite piece to play, probably the one I'm going to play for you today, Sophia, Hedwig's theme from Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter. That's exciting, isn't it?
Yes. Please, can you pick a number between 1 and 12?
Because the French horn is the number 1 instrument, I'm probably going to pick number 1.
That is a good choice. Let's see what's behind number 1. I wonder what it's going to be. It's the harp.
Wow!
I love that instrument.
Yeah, so we'll have a harpist on next week, Emma Sophia.
Thank you so much for being on the show, and we'd love to hear your piece.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you, that was really interesting. Well done, Samuel Palliser-Kehoe. I really enjoyed that. He's only 10 years old and learning the French horn for 1 year. Wasn't that fabulous, Emma Sophia?
Yes, Mommy, and I bet all the boys and girls who love Harry Potter love that.
I bet they did. You're a little bit young for Harry Potter just yet, but it's a brilliant movie, and that is the theme tune in it. You will love it whenever you are a little bit older. So that brings us on to the next part of our show, which is normally Challenge of the Week, but because it's Emma Sophia's birthday, we decided to give everybody a week off Challenge of the Week. So we'll be back next week with more, so watch this space. And that brings us on to the next part of our show, which is shout-outs. And we have a very busy week of shout-outs this week. Lots of people got in touch, starting with
The Caroline Singer.
So a big hello hello to everybody in the Carrigaline Singers. They're an absolutely brilliant bunch and they're staying very positive during lockdown. I know they'd love to get back singing soon. And next up we have
Calvin and Lavana.
So a big hello to Calvin and Lavana Courtney, and they're in Monaghan. And next up we have
Dear Miss Jessica, Olivia.
So hello to Dermot, Jessica and Olivia Warren. And next up we have
Ava, Saoirse.
So hello to Ava and Saoirse, and they're in London. And
Shirfa, Rory.
so hello also to Schaefer and Rory. And Ava, Saoirse, Schaefer and Rory are Samuel Palliser-Kehoe's cousins. So he wanted to say a big hello to them. So hello from us too. Last week we asked you all to do some colouring for us and to colour in a picture of a lady playing the flute because Maria McCague was telling us all about the flute. And we got lots of beautiful colourings. Our favourites were by two sisters, Acacia and Sienna McCann from Bangor in County Down. What do you think, Emma Sophia?
I really like the colours, Mommy.
Aren't they beautiful? They're like the rainbows on the dresses and the hairbands, and they're really, really lovely. I love the detail in them. Fabulous. So well done, Acacia and Sienna, aged 6 and 4 from Bangor in County Down. And this week we have a picture of an elephant playing the French horn. So please send your colourings in to us. We'll post them up on our Facebook page, which is at Emma Sophia Show. And you can email them to us then at emmasophiashow@gmail.com. And we'd love to hear from you with your colours and with also shout-out requests. And don't forget, we're on YouTube and we have changed the channel name to Emma Sophia Show, which is pretty easy to remember seeing as this is the Emma Sophia Show.
I love having my own show. Please subscribe to my channel.
You heard it. Please subscribe to our Emma Sophia Show channel on YouTube. So that brings us to our song for this week. What song are you going to perform for everybody today?
Tale as old as time, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, that's a sneak preview. Tale as Old as Time from the movie Beauty and the Beast, one of your favourites. And that brings us to the end of our show, almost. I did mention at the start that it's a very special show because it's Emma Sophia's birthday this week, and she is 4, and it is just fantastic. She is the best girl. So we have a little surprise for you, Emma Sophia. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Emma Sophia. Happy birthday to you. To me.
Yes.
Oh, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. Woo! So that is the end of our show now. A very special happy birthday to Emma Sophia. We'll see you all next week.
Bye. Wow. Wow. Tale as old as time, true as it can be.
be happy, and let yourself go. It's the Emma Sophia Show. Be happy.